Rocky Marciano. He's 5'10" tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live, undefeated. And he'll be taking on Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. This man is an absolute machine. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Not a lot of defense here at all. Down the right. Catch and shoot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Good left counter that lands. And he misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He got out of the way of that right hook.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. He just misses with that big right hand. Both of these men, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. These two fighters are made for one another. He blocks that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, no! Ali is down! And it's a one-hitter winner! What a knockout shot! Let's take another look! At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Just misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. The perfect counter lands. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Come on, look at now.
On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Punch, counter punch. That one will count. That left counter was perfectly timed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Nice counter shot. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connected, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's going to react.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
There's the bell for round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And they got caught! And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. He missed with that jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows...
Let me jump in for just a second. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Nice exchange here from both men. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. No rest for the weary. Nice counter. Got out of the way of that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps... There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Failing to score with that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Another scoring shot there.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Endurance has become... Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Which, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Counter punch. This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Both men step back for just a moment. That left counter punch will score. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Ken. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And he misses with the left uppercut. Big left, but doesn't score with it. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump.
You can see he does not like being grabbed onto. Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punching for both these athletes. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And he's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off.
Sometimes style needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Here we go. It's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at... And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Do you believe this? The greatest is down on the canvas. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. What a punch! And this final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. That knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to bluff.
Nice counter punch. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Looking to land the hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful.
Show us something, Rocky. Oh, that changes everything, and down they go. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
One, two, three, four, five.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fight... So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
On top of it. Don't let him get back in front. Don't let him get back in front. Let's respect world round. Relax.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Pop, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter shot lands. Nice exchange here from both men. They exchange punches. Good one. One of these fighters fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That hook was off target. Great counter right hand there. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That left hook missed. A perfect counter shot. And he's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Are we about to witness history? We've made it to round 10. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So time.
And he will hold here. And good thing he did, because he was getting beaten up.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you take fire, break through.
Fantastic punch. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. And that hook misses.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower.
This could be the end. So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch. Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good left hand. And a counter left. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Onslaught is over, at least for now. They both want a knockout, you can tell. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Good crunch. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. Corey might be thinking about stopping it here. And there's the bell to start round 12. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around? You can see he does not like being grabbed onto. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That one lands. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. Big left there, but misses. Lands with the right counter. Good counter left hand there. There's a right hand. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Here, I'm happy. Like that, man. Good work. He's something. See it and you'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd.
Good. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.